$2.
$2? What? I'm not $2. Okay, no. You know what? Just buy me. Please. It's me, Maya. I can't live like this. I woke up like this and I don't know what to do. It's crazy. It smells bad in there, man. It's terrible. There's 5 others down there and I don't know who they are.
Welcome back to Movie Meltdown, Season 5, Episode 3. As you can tell, I'm not wearing a hat. We're not deceiving you. Okay? Let's go to the wide. Today, welcome to the Rat episode! Yay! Small rodent films.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyways, our first segment, we're talking about Ratatouille.
I love Ratatouille.
I love Ratatouille.
Yes.
Ratatouille's a great film.
I hate French people, but I love this movie.
They don't exist.
French people don't
You
exist.
can't hate something you don't exist. That doesn't exist.
Great.
Okay, sorry, all the
Ratatouille
French.
is 2007 film by Pixar, and I watched it when it came out, and I've been watching it many times in the many years since. It's one of my favorite films. I think it's wonderfully written, and God, how fun! What a fun story. Anyone can cook.
Right. Anybody can cook.
What do y'all think of it?
Hi, I'm Sammy. And I really liked the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was interesting, and I don't think there is any other movie like it because the rats are making stew.
Have you heard of Ratatouille?
Oh, no.
No.
Not
Okay.
that.
Is it a
Brian.
play off of the movie?
Not that. Don't. No.
Brian, what do you think of Ratatouille?
I like Ratatouille a lot. It's not one of my personal favorites when it comes to Pixar, but still definitely like great. I mean, I love Remy. He's very sexy.
I would know.
And it's well animated, well written. Love the music. It's so iconic.
The music
and
is-
I love the Ratatouille ride in Disney World.
That's so fun.
Yes,
I
it's
love
great.
that.
I
The
didn't
guy
know
who
that
wrote the
was a
music
thing.
for Ratatouille also wrote the music for Incredibles, so he was
Really?
kind of great. Yeah, he
Well,
didn't do
didn't-
Toy Story or Bugs
Didn't
Life.
Brad
but-
Bird direct Ratatouille, who also
Yes,
directed
yeah,
Incredibles?
it was Brad
Okay.
Bird and his composer. They worked together. Celeste.
So this one wasn't as much of a childhood movie as much as for most people. I don't know. I legit don't know why. I haven't watched it as much as I wish I had.
You just
I
broke
think you shipped the table.
Oh, I did. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, Bella.
Guys, I just love Ratatouille so much.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Does that mean I can no longer cook?
No, you can't.
Oh, anyone can cook.
Anyone can cook.
But very funny, silly movie. I like. Also, what is it? Linguini.
Yeah.
Love him.
Is he your favorite character?
Not my favorite character, but I like how like hilariously pathetic he is.
That's a good way to put it.
Yup.
It's a good way to put it.
Oh no.
Do we want to talk about favorite characters? Brian so lovely put his favorite character as Remy, the sexy rat.
Of course,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Sammy, you have a favorite one?
I like Linguini. I also like that hot chick who he falls in love with.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dope.
She's very aggressive, and I like.
Yeah.
Colette?
Oh,
Colette.
that's her name. Yeah.
Like, what's
Forgot.
the scene?
Only
where
woman in the kitchen because she worked hard.
Facts.
She's so cool.
The scene where
Feminism.
she's like
Women's
chopping
History Month.
up something while she's yelling at
Yeah,
Linguini. I thought that was like, what? I'm not in love with her, guys.
Are you sure?
You're allowed to be.
He's in love with Remy.
You're in love with.
I'm in love with a rat. What's wrong with that?
There's
No,
a lot
but-
wrong with that.
Okay.
No, I just think she's cool.
Yeah.
Can I put him in the hat?
Yes, you may. Hold on.
And animals are going in the hat.
And
If
sit
you
up.
were to be
Sit
at
up.
the Ratatouille
Sit up.
restaurant, which
There.
is named Gustavo's, and you found out that you were eating food that had been served by a rat, how do you think you'd react?
I probably check to see if I'm
Andy
diseased.
died.
Yeah, how would you go about doing that? Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
You go to the doctor?
I was hoping.
You wouldn't like wait it out? I feel like I'd gauge how I'm feeling, and then
I
if I
feel like-
felt radish or sick.
thing
I
is,
would
though,
want to
is that-
speak to the chef.
I'd want to
The rat?
Yes, I'd want to meet Remy.
Okay,
and
there you go.
I would want to be like, oh, it's that guy.
Talk about
Awesome.
Talk about a great story, like two different villains. For the first part,
Yes.
it's the boss, yeah, and then for the last part, it's ego, and like that's and I don't know, we already said it, but it's very well written, and it speaks to such a large audience. It's not a kids' film in any way, shape, or form. That like only a kids' film. I mean.
Yeah,
The sequence where he goes back into his childhood after like having a taste of the meal, I think that was like one of the best sequences in the movie.
Yeah. Or when Remy is running through the ceiling and he's seeing all the life in Paris.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Wasn't he
as
like
well.
rejected by his family?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
his
guy,
family,
dude.
they scavenge for trash, and he's like, I don't want trash. I have a refined palate.
I want
to
to cook gourmet.
Yeah, and Gustavo says anyone can cook, and isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
What a great message.
Anyone can cook.
Anyone can cook. Let me cook. I'll cut that out and edit it. Oh right, what do we want to rate this movie? I forgot about that.
How many? What are we doing?
Well, we
don't
can
we-
do.
Can we cook?
Yeah, can we
Time
cook?
cook?
Can we cook? Or can we not cook?
Okay.
With a little help from our friends. Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I love this movie.
Anyone can cook.
Yeah, Ratatouille.
Anyone can cook.
Anyone can cook.
Anyone
We all
can
can
cook.
Oh, you just didn't steal the hat. All right, that's cool.
Oh!
Go.
Right here? That works.
Oh!
Okay, never mind.
A rat!
Oh. It's G-Force.
G-Force?
Yeah, G-Force.
G-Force.
Okay.
That's what I said.
I heard like Chi Force.
I heard G-Force.
Yeah, like a chi.
Like a chia seed.
Oh, Cheese Force.
They love cheese.
Cheese Force!
Did
Speaking
they
of
talk about cheese in this movie?
No.
So,
No.
they talk about
I
5-layer
said
cake,
G-Force.
Yeah.
right? 5-layer cake or 3-layer cake?
Yeah, five-layer
Five-layer
white
cake.
cake.
The
Yeah.
best food
The
known
best
to
thing
man.
to ever be made by human beings, apparently. All right, G-Force.
Aside from the machinery.
How many times have you seen this?
Man.
Man.
One time.
5 times,
Five?
maybe? Yeah.
What?
One?
Yeah, when I was a
Why the
kid.
hell are you watching G-Force 5 times?
Because it's amazing.
How old were you when you first watched it?
I don't, like really little. And we would watch it a lot. I've probably seen it a lot more than 5 times, honestly.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I saw this movie twice. I saw this movie when I was very young because my cousin worked. I'm so sunk in this couch. My cousin worked on the animation for this film. I know,
Really?
I'm a nepo baby.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she
Nepo
did.
baby.
It's like
Yes,
it's one of
Josh.
those cousins that you only meet at a family reunion.
Oh.
So like I got like a DVD copy when I was a kid for
What's
free.
the cousin's name?
Yeah,
what
what's
if
the cousin's
you're
name?
what if you're lying?
Give a shout out to the cousin.
Probably Danielle. Shout out Danielle Falcone.
Big ups, Danielle Falcone.
Or maybe she might be a Shumo. Shout out Shumo.
Shumo.
Shubo.
Anyways, I saw this when I was a kid, completely forgot everything about it. Watched it this morning at 2 times speed. It was a fever dream. It was insane.
It's incredible.
This movie is terrible.
I was there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very overwhelming. Sam Rockwell can do no wrong, though. So I loved him as Darwin. Everyone else sucked. They can go die in the bombs that they were launching at each other
Dude,
constantly.
It's crazy. They nuked like 12 unarmed civilians.
That's the point.
crazy.
It's like a Michael Bay
They,
film.
they are
well,
war
it's Jerry
criminals.
Bruckheimer. It's the
They're
same
very
production
much
company.
war criminals.
And it's FBI against FBI, and then people are just dying. No one in the FBI dies.
Yeah, it turned into the third act was completely Transformers.
I only had to watch this movie once to be completely traumatized for life. I watched it maybe when I was 9. You know the red toaster?
Yeah.
I have never
Red
been
toaster?
able. There's
The thing, the coffee
The
maker.
Keurig?
The coffee
the
maker.
Keurig,
Okay.
the red
Yeah.
Keurig. Never been able to look at red appliances the same ever again.
Just
Interesting.
very
Ever.
specific star.
Ever.
Yeah, like
They
forever?
terrify me ever since then, and I could never.
That's why you need to buy hamsters to protect you.
I didn't find this movie scary, but I found it a little gross.
It was
Yeah,
a bit
very
gross.
That's
gross.
terrifying.
The cockroaches, very gross.
Cockroach.
The fly too. Wait,
Yeah.
cockroaches?
The cockroaches?
The
Yeah.
cockroaches.
How do you say it?
Cockroaches.
It's one word.
I don't-
Cockroach.
All right, I'm gonna chalk this up to my ancestry here, and you guys are making fun of my accent, and I don't appreciate it very much.
Cockroaches?
Cockroach.
Yeah,
Okay, Brooklyn.
You're not on this segment, goddammit.
Oh my god.
Okay, but the cockroaches.
Yeah.
They live in caca.
Do they actually?
Yes, poop. Anyways,
Caca.
they're terrifying. Many things in this film are very terrifying. The hamsters themselves, I think they look pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that
Which
they're
is the
like
best looking hamster?
Which is the best
Which is
looking
the hottest hamster?
No.
None of them.
We're not. No.
Go on, James.
I hated the
He
mole.
has an opinion.
It's
The
the-
mole was
it's the
disgusting.
Latina.
What was his name?
It's the Latina.
it's
Sprinkles?
the Latina.
That's fine.
Something like that. I don't remember.
What?
Jamie, pull up the mole's name.
What's the mole's name?
Who? Nicolas Cage mole.
Yes.
Yes.
It's Sprinkles or something.
Nicolas
Something like
Cage?
that.
Sparkles.
Sprinkles.
It was something stupid for a mole.
Yeah.
Sparkles?
And also,
Yeah.
spoiler alert.
Spackles!
I hated him from the moment he came on screen. He was ugly. He was repulsive. He was a
Racist.
mole. He was voiced by Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Whose real name is Nick Coppola. He's a nepo
Yeah,
baby.
nepo
so-
baby.
Just like you, James.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then spoilers.
Spoilers, he dies, but then he doesn't?
He gets
Yeah.
And he's the mole?
in the most gruesome
Oh
way
my God,
possible a
literally-
trash compactor.
You watch
Oh
him
my
literally get
God.
crushed.
Smushed.
He's like, don't worry, they'll bury me out back. They put him in a plastic bag and throw him. They toss him in
Just
the
to-
How mortifying!
Yeah.
If we weren't scared by the cockroaches, then we were scared by
I was
the,
not.
By
the,
the
the
mole?
crushing
I thought
of
it
a
was
baby.
hilarious.
Death of
I
the
hated
mole?
that mole. I wanted it to die. I was very
my God.
upset that it didn't die.
I didn't enjoy
You
the
were upset
side
that it didn't
characters.
die?
I didn't
like
enjoy
the mouse, the stupid mice.
Oh, Steve
Steve
Buscemi
Buscemi,
mouse.
I love you, but that was a low
Steve
point.
Buscemi mouse.
Big, who's the guy who's like, oh, I'm the fart joke guy.
John.
Oh.
John Favreau,
Yeah.
John Favreau
hamster,
mouse. Yeah,
guinea
hamster?
pig.
Yeah.
He was a guinea
Well,
pig.
they're all the same.
And then Tracy Morgan guinea pig and
Hey,
Penelope Cruz guinea
Not
pig.
too much on Tracy
All of
Morgan.
it was
No.
just offensive.
He was-
The,
Yeah, it was-
the guinea pigs just did not have that big of a personality.
It was like they were like built off of stereotypes. He was
Yeah.
like the Tracy Morgan guinea pig was like, "Yo, what up, fam? You dig? Let me play my boombox." That was
Yeah.
in the entire movie.
That's actually how Tracy Morgan talks.
Is it really?
Yes.
They didn't give him a
Just
script at
improv?
all.
Yeah.
Improv.
They didn't give him a script.
There was no script.
And then,
And then they tried to make it deep by being like, I'm not bioengineered, I'm not special. Who cares?
They can talk.
You know what else isn't special? This movie. Let's rate it.
Okay.
On the count of 3, are we F-Force?
F-Force. Just go through the alphabet A through G force. Stupid.
lower than letter, worse it is.
Okay.
So say it and do it
Okay.
on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
B force.
I'm gonna say a B minus force. Yeah.
B minus.
B minus.
Well,
Yeah,
don't get the minus.
I'd probably give it like a C Force.
C force.
Okay.
And a Seville.
Like a W force?
W
What? W
force.
force.
It traumatized me to this day.
That means W's high. Whatever.
No.
Okay.
No, W's low.
W's lower. A is like
yes,
the highest.
A is the top.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? All right, then it's G
Izzo,
force.
Izzo, Izzo.
A force.
Izzo, just shake
Izzo,
it.
just
Let's do
shake
the
it.
do the rat thing.
Well, that flushed me away.
No.
I was gonna say like blew me away. But like it didn't work. I was gonna say
That blew me.
That blew. Well, it's okay. Flushed away. Love the movie, Mike.
For me, it's an underrated DreamWorks movie because I feel like it gets overlooked because I think it bombed the box office when it initially came out, and it's really caused DreamWorks and like Aardman to part of ways, unfortunately, which is sad because they made classics after classic together with Chicken Run, Walls and Ground, Curse the Rare Rabbit. Watch that all the time. Pretty much this movie's really good, underrated. I like the dynamic between Hugh Jackman and the forget.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet, yeah.
Yeah.
So they feel like good dynamics together. I think it's an underrated masterpiece. So
Real masterpiece.
Yes.
Okay.
It was before its time. The frog is trans. The frog has a bunch of babies. The frog is a woman, but everyone calls him a man because he's trans.
You know, you learn something new every day.
Before its time, it was amazing.
What about the animation style? What do we think of that guy's face?
He looks like my friend Patrick.
That sounds like an insult.
It like kind of is. I will send a picture, but he looks like exactly like that.
Okay, can we put Patrick up next to? Can we put Patrick? What's his name?
Patrick Lane next to Roddy St. James.
Roddy. Trying so hard to be Remy. Roddy St. James.
Remy didn't wear a suit in time.
But his name was Remy.
But
and
like
he
that's
was a
just another
rat.
R name.
That-
He's his own person.
Flushed away. Is he?
Yes.
He was a pet.
He was a pet, and then he like lived a little. and fell in love.
Live a little.
And I think he got married at the end.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. They like throw the champagne on the boat and then they go, and it's the song.
Those singing
The
leeches?
slugs! The slugs!
The singing slugs. I hated those
Poor
things.
Roddy flushed down his own potty. Read it, can't you find it in your heart? Ooh, help him.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That was really good.
Thank you.
So you're on board for the slugs?
I was on board with the slugs, yes.
Okay.
Loved the slug. Especially the little one that's like the really deep voice. He's like tiny, like
Yeah.
this big.
Yeah. What did we think of the villain? Was it a good villain?
Yes.
You thought so? Why?
I thought he was like interesting. I like his plan.
So when everyone uses the bathroom at the Super Bowl halftime,
Yeah.
they will break the dam,
It wasn't
therefore
Super Bowl.
flooding
It's-
and killing an entire town of rats.
It's absolute cinema.
Cinema.
Yeah.
It's called
Mass genocide of rats. Of rats just to fill them with frogs. With tadpoles.
What is it with making trans people evil?
Like, why are
Like,
we
can't they
doing
just be
this?
people? Like,
They're just people. Well, this one's a
This is
frog.
a frog.
But
oh crap. You've watched it so many times. What does this movie mean to you?
this movie means so much to me. It was a childhood movie. Every time we say goodnight in my house, it's the way he says it at the beginning. Good night, good night. We do it every night. It's great. It's a very big family movie.
That he's so like. What do we think of the opening when he's in his little house?
He's with the dog.
Amazing.
You know, amazing.
Yeah.
Would you thrive in a Remy-like life? He's not Remy.
He's not
Roddy.
Remy.
Sorry, yeah, he's never Remy.
No,
No.
I think I'd go skits.
If you only talk to life-size dolls.
Well,
That
they're
were,
normal
like-
sized dolls.
Okay, but they're humans and he's a rat, so they'd be like large rats that you're just hanging out with.
Sure.
Yup.
I think I'd go nuts.
Okay.
I
Michael.
would be able to survive.
I think the opening scenes like sets the tone perfectly what to expect. This house and where Remy lives.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he gets flushed away by his.
By that stupid guy. God,
Yeah.
he's so annoying. What's
Rupert.
His face? Rupert?
That's not his real name.
He. It fits though.
It's
Yeah.
the name that he
Roger or
gives him.
whatever?
It's the name he gives him.
Oh.
Sid. It's Sid. It's Sid.
Sid.
It's Sid.
I don't like Sid.
No.
What a waste of space. Let's rate this movie.
Okay.
Flushed away. Were we flushed away, or were we still trapped with the life-size rats? 3, 2, 1.
I loved the movie. What the hell, guys?
I wasn't
The
flushed-
same thing happened with Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, and that was another
No!
uncomfortable watch. I mean, this one's definitely better than Cat in the Hat. It's entertaining, but like it's
Yeah.
weird.
Maybe you're the problem.
I'm not the problem, Brian.
I think we got a problem on our hands. Hello, welcome to our dead hamster segment where we talk about how our hamsters I forgot we're supposed to be sad. About how our hamsters died. I'm gonna be talking about how my sister's hamster died.
So neither of us are talking about how our own hamsters died.
I
I've never
okay.
had a hamster.
So, there's a pipeline. Listen up. Get comfortable. Get comfortable.
These are standing jeans.
Okay, so, picture this. Christmas. What day is Christmas? December 25th, 2024. You got a hamster. You name it Tuna. This the little puffball is an annoying little thing. And you decide, I'm gonna return it because this thing is awful. Who returns a hamster? Who returns a hamster? Am I right? Who returns a hamster? So she looks at the little receipt. 14 days warranty. It's been 13 days. I'm gonna return it. Hey miss, I don't want no more. Oh, I don't want this hamster anymore. Okay? But I would like this other hamster. I'm gonna name this hamster Tuna.
What
Like
was the
the
first hamster's name?
Tuna.
Oh.
So I'm gonna name this hamster Tuna. So second hamster's name is Tuna.
I threw away the other one.
Okay. So now it's December. So now this hamster dies the next day.
Oh.
She brings the corpse to PetSmart.
Oh.
And she goes, my hamster died, and I got this yesterday. Here's the corpse. I would like a new hamster. Okay, we can't do anything with this hamster. So, here's a new hamster. Okay, I'm gonna name this hamster Tuna.
Oh. Okay. We're just replacing it.
Perfect.
It's like a goldfish.
Great. Her boyfriend comes over. They're playing with the hamster. The hamster bites a chunk off of her boyfriend's finger. And we're not talking a little bit. It's a chunk.
Like that.
It's like a chunk.
Like that big.
Like he could have needed stitches. It's a chunk. And then we wait a couple days. 2 days pass. Hamster dead.
What is happening to these hamsters?
The
Why are they
boyfriend
dying? Did we ever
probably
find out
had-
why they're dying?
the boyfriend probably had AIDS. So
Okay.
so what does she do? She brings the corpse to PetSmart.
Oh my god.
My hamster died.
What happened?
Can I get a replacement?
I don't want to give
So
you
now
another one.
the same lady has helped her the entire time she's gone to PetSmart. So this lady probably thinks she's killing all these pets.
Why are you
I would like a replacement.
I don't want to give you a
So she gets a new hamster. I'm going to name this hamster Meatball.
Oh, not tuna. Not tuna.
Guess what this hamster died of? Malnutrition.
What? That's it?
Yes.
Oh
Well,
This hamster died yesterday.
wait, this is a recent story?
Yes.
Oh! Mine isn't that recent. It's
Go
not
ahead.
even my own story.
Go ahead.
It's my friend Grace. She had a hamster.
She had.
Had a hamster named Bob. And during Hurricane Sandy, they lost Bob. They were still in their house.
Why are you laughing?
Because I know it's coming. So during Hurricane Sandy, they lost Bob. Bob got out of his ball or his cage, wherever the hell they kept him, and they're looking. The doggy door is swinging back and forth because it's a hurricane.
You can't say.
Because it's a freaking hurricane. And the hamster, Grace sees the hamster running. It's running
Bob.
towards the doggy door. Bob sees Bob running, and it's like, and he's running, and she's like, no, don't go in there. They grab Cora,
Don't go
their
into the
dog,
light.
because she's trying to run out too. So the mom or someone is grabbing the dog. Grace is running after this little hamster. It was like a dwarf hamster, so it was super tiny.
Oh, yeah.
You know how in airplanes, when it breaks, it's like a suction? The doggy door flies that way, and she just sees Bob. And then she runs, and she tries to go outside. Her mom doesn't let her. She goes to the window, and she just sees Bob going, ah! He just sees Bob start flying in the air. And then I guess when everything settled, they looked outside, and it must have hit the fence because it was like.
Wasn't that her emotional support?
It was her emotional support.
And then the hamster caused trauma.
Yes. I don't think she got a hamster. Oh, that's it. That's my story. Bob's dead. She recently drew Bob in her sketchbook for her animation class or something, and he has a whole page.
So Bob is full on.
Oh my god.
20 hot rodents.
They all want me.
But do we want them? And that's what this
the
segment is
question,
about.
yeah.
About.
We're talking. I mean, hot rodent men, I guess. Okay,
Hot
first
rodent
guy. This guy's name is Josh something. He was in The Crown and Challengers.
He was in Challengers.
Yeah, I'd say he's like rodent nobility.
I'd
We gotta
say,
move this one.
I'd say rodent nobility. I think he's attractive, but compared to the other hot rodent in the movie, he's just
Oh yeah,
not.
he's not. But
he
also,
can't
you
even
look at
compete.
some of these other guys, and you're like, he's definitely better than them. So I
I
gotta
know.
put him in the middle.
Looking at this list, I know one of them is 100% going sewer rat, but we'll get to that.
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get
yeah,
to that.
yeah. But I think he's a good middle.
I think he's a solid middle.
Great. Mike Faced.
Rat King.
Rat King. I love you, Mike Faced.
He's so hot.
You're really good looking.
Just a pathetic little man. And
Yeah.
oh my god, have you seen Challengers?
I know.
There's this scene where he's laying on Zendaya's lap
I've seen
and
that.
she just like holds his face and I was like, whoa, he's so lame.
He can also act.
He can also act and sing.
Speaking of people who can act and sing, Timothée. He's a rat king for me. What is he for you?
I say rat prince, and I think he'd rock with being a prince over a king. I
Let's
don't think
put
he
him-
wants, I don't think he wants the responsibility of being
That's
a
so
rat
chill.
king.
Let's put him in Prince.
Yeah.
This guy who looks like Willy Wonka. What's his name? Jeremy Allen White. I'm gonna put him at I'd say rodent nobility.
Can I say something crazy?
Sure.
I feel like sewer rat.
Okay, let's
Not
put him
because,
at let's
not
split the
because.
difference.
Let me explain. Not because he's unattractive. I think that he's attractive. I think he just has that like grimy. I lived in the sewers energy. You know, like he works in a kitchen.
Do you like that?
And I don't know.
Okay.
Like there's like a bad one of that and a good one of that, and I think he's like the good one of that, where it's like he's like working
So
hard.
he's a good sewer rat. So
He's
would
a
we
good
put him as
sewer
a
rat.
mouse knight?
I think a mouse
Mouse
knight.
knight.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sewer rat.
Sewer rat. Actually,
Sewer
he
rat
doesn't
in
even
the
deserve
worst
to be
way.
on this. You're ugly.
You're ugly. You cheated on your girlfriend who was way out of your league.
You're
Like
short.
you're ugly. I remember when Saltburn happened, my dad watched the movie and he was like, I thought it was a good movie. I just didn't think it was convincing that he'd be able to like pull that
Yeah.
many people.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Dave.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Kieran Culkin. I'd say Rat King.
Rat King.
I love the eyes. It's
Yeah.
his eyes for me. His
He's
eyes are great.
beautiful.
He's gorgeous.
I don't know who that is.
That's the dude from Arctic Monkeys, right?
Is it?
Or five.
Alex
or what's
Turner?
the other one? Or yeah.
505 is Arctic Monkeys.
It's one of them. It's that or the 1975.
Oh.
They're the same to me.
Wait, if it's the
Who
1975,
is it?
then it's lower.
Who is that guy?
Who is that guy?
He dated Taylor Swift. But
Oh,
everyone
that's
has
1975. Sewer rat.
Sewer rat. It's disgusting. Both as a human and
But make him go before
ugly.
Barry.
Yeah, before Barry. But he's kissed minors, hasn't he? Like at his concerts?
Did
Or
he
was that
really?
Maddie Healy?
Oh, I don't know. Was it Matt?
We don't support him. Anyways.
What's your favorite cheese?
My favorite cheese would be.
Next one, Tom Holland. I'd say
Rat
Rat
nobility.
nobility.
Yeah.
That is Maddie Healy, by the way.
Okay,
The
thank you.
1975.
Rami Malek, I'd say Mouse Knight or Sewer Rat.
Honestly, I see Mouse Knight because I just view him as more of a mouse than a rat.
That's
just
a great
like
way to put it. He's very round. His eyes are super
He's
round.
just like he has.
He has
yeah.
huge ears too.
He looks like he would see a trap and be like, "Yeah,
I'm gonna eat that.
I'm gonna eat that." Yeah.
Ew. Adam, whatever his name is. Adam Driver is Sewer Rat.
That was
for me.
Keanu Reeves.
Why do you come?
No, Keanu Reeves is gorgeous.
I was like, why was that your response?
No, I
Driver?
think Adam Driver's.
Wait, isn't
Sewer
he
rat
in that
for
movie
me.
where he's like,
Kylo Ren.
"Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead"?
Dead like. If I can guarantee. Okay.
I say Mouse Knight. No, he's not a mouse.
He's not a mouse. He's like the big blind rat in Tale of Despero. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways,
Rat.
Sewer Rat.
Sewer
Rat
Prince? Sewer Rat?
Sewer Rat. He's
That's
ugly.
crazy. I think he has like the look of like
Fine, put him in
kill
rodent
the pole,
nobility.
kill the pole.
Put him in rodent nobility.
rodent nobility. Sure.
Glenn Powell, Sewer Rat. He looks
No,
like a
I like
capybara.
him.
Fine. What do you want to put him
You
at?
could put him Mouse Knight.
Mouse
just as long
Knight,
as he's
Mouse
not.
Knight. He
I feel
looks
like
like a
Sewer
mouse.
Rat are like the cheaters and the pedophiles, and I
Right.
just don't think he fits that.
I think that Elijah Wood is a rat prince in my
Yeah,
heart.
rat
you know,
prince.
Maybe. When will you cheese?
he's
100%.
Also, that's a horrible photo of him. Who made this tier list? You asshole.
Who made this? Who made this?
Andrew Garfield doesn't look like a rat. He doesn't have ratish features, in my opinion. I don't think him or Austin Butler or Glenn Close. What's his last name?
Glenn Powell. So close.
I don't think they belong on this.
But I think he would go in the Prince category because he's like.
Yes,
I feel like I'd kiss him, like I'd
Yeah,
kiss
but
the
I'm fine
rat,
with
and then he'd turn into a prince.
Turn into a prince.
Like I don't
Okay.
think like it's a
Rat Prince for Andrew Garfield. Austin Butler, I'd say Mouse Knight.
I'd say Elvis category, so Mouse Knight.
Mouse Knight.
Sure.
Um,
And that's our hot rodent boyfriends.
we love to hear some.
Some, not the pedophiles, not the cheaters.
In a minute, I'm gonna need my handsome boyfriend to come over and cheese.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Movie Meltdown.
What?
You started the episode.
Have a great old day and
Just have a grand old time.
A rat-a-tat time.
A rat-a-tat time, a mouse of a time, a rodent of a time.
A hell of a day.
A hell of a day.
Oh my god.
And this is for you.
Thank you. And don't end up like tuna. Any of them.
Do you have any hand sanitizer?
Not on me. See you next time.
How did that guinea pig taste though?
Will Arnett, yeah, he was the
Yeah, he was. He was the government guy.
Oh.
Yeah, and Will Arnett. is
Guinea
in
pig
the-
was
Lego Batman.
Yeah.
Lego Batman.
They're the enemies.
Yeah, they're the
That is
government guys.
delicious.
Guinea pig's delicious?
Guinea pig with
All right,
lime
just
is
cut it.
delicious.
Just cut it. Just
Yeah,
cut